guys, welcome here to my channel. My name is Kai Aesthetics, and on this video I'm going to talk about the next Dungeon Dragon hero that's coming out for the 4th season in Dragonheir. If you guys know well, if you guys are here accompanying me about everything that I've been doing in terms of my new YouTube channel, that's totally in English, right? So a while ago, I could be able to bring a video talk about this hero. I'm going to show you guys here now, just for you guys have an idea what exactly I meant about this. Look at this. I brought this video, you know, because when we finished the 2nd season, where we had a Dungeon Dragons collaboration and the opportunity to obtain a Mister, you know. So Dungeon Dragons released something through the social media platform, mentioning about the next hero with the collaboration with the Dungeon Dragons. Then that hand, as you guys can see in the picture right there on my video, is about Bigby. Is about Bigby, okay? And Bigby is one of the sorcerers in Dungeon Dragons, okay? And he has special skills, and the skills that they decide to bring now for the hero in Dungeon Dragons, like I tell you guys, it looks very interesting. It looks very interesting. I'm going to review everything here through this video. Okay, I'm going to review through this video right here. But this exactly was the video that I mentioned about this hero. And if you guys do some research, you guys gonna be able to get some information about this hand and Bigby. Okay, that's part of the Dungeon Dragons, the Bigby's hand. Okay, anyway, the hero, guys, the next hero that's coming out with the Dungeon Dragons is about this hero right here. This is the guy. This is Bigby. Okay, Bigby. I'm gonna call Bigby, you know, you name it. But I think it's Bigby the name. Alright, so this is the hero. And like it sounded that's a mix, like he's a gnome or something, you know. But he has nice skills. And one important information now, the first information that I'm going to give you now in terms of this hero is about his element. The element that he's going to represent in Dragonheir is the Radiance element. Okay, if you guys know well about the Radiance element, they are very good in terms of tank and the mage, if you know well to build the heroes for part of the aura teams and rally teams. I'm going to show you here about the Radiance team, just so you guys know well about this element. Okay, so let's go right here in the gallery and come on. So the Radiance heroes are here, and you guys know well that in terms of Radiance, they like you have solid heroes, mainly in terms of tank heroes. And actually the best tank heroes in the game is part of the Radiance element. Okay, so you guys can see you have Ardreth, you have Garius, you have Rose, you have Yasilia, you have the very good attack heroes here. You have Molaida, you know, that came with the 3rd season. You have Sagomir. You guys know well about how is good this hero. You know, Sagomir. You have the Gillian. You have Filto. Filto is incredible DPS dealer. You have Laurentiel. You guys know well about Laurentiel in the beginning for the 1st season. You know, and the part of the story that this guy represents. So, and then you have the exclusive legendary heroes. That's Stellendor. You know, the first one that you guys know well in the 1st season. This guy right here, he's the exclusive legendary heroes for part of the Radiance. And you have Molaida. That is that's another exclusive legendary hero representing Radiance as well. And she represented the School of Element of Aura. You know, Aura element right here. Aura, yeah, Aura school. You know, and then you have the epic heroes. Epic heroes, we have also very nice heroes, heroes that that do very high damage, as you guys know well, in terms of Martina, Edu, Teohan, you have Deathling, you know, they are very nice heroes here. We have also a revive hero for part of the epics here, you know, that is Kamari. And not only about that, you guys know well about Mitras, how is crazy this hero, you know, how is good support she is. You know, you have nice healers like a Catherine. We have part of the rare heroes, nice healer as well, that is Quarion, you know, and some other very good heroes for Radiance element. And then one of the incredible things also that you have in terms of the rare heroes is Barrick. You guys know well how strong this guy is. And you know why I'd like to talk about Barrick now? Because of his passive. Oh, look at this. He has 40% chance of reduced damage taken. And do you know why I want to talk about him and about this part of reduce the damage, or like a damage, I want to say damage, okay? So reduce the damage taken. So let's back to talking now about Bigby. Okay, let's now talk about Bigby, guys, because I tell you, Bigby is going to be a specialist to also help the allies in terms of damage reduction. Yeah, damage reduction is part of the Bigby skills, okay? And I can't wait to see and to test the skills that Bigby has, because it's intriguing myself how he's going to hold everything. And it's not about damage reduction, it's also about control. This guy is going to be very good in terms of control. So he's going to be a mage, right? He's going to be a support hero for part of the Radiance element. And now I'm going to show you guys exactly about the... I'm going to show... Okay, let me see here. I'm going to show his skills, okay? This is what exactly I want to show. Cannot move that, come on. I think this one, yeah. I'm gonna put him right here. He's going to be here in the top. And now look at this. Let's now check about his skills. Ultimate skill, guys, look at that. Bigby summons a feast and attack the enemy. That's the ultimate skill, okay? Enemy target within range with 50% chance to remove all buffs, dealing plus 620% attack radiant damage, and reducing the enemy target's power by 25%. You know, when you talk about reduce the enemy target's power, you're gonna control that enemy to not use the ultimate skill. You have a hero that is very well known about the community. Do you know Ripicas, right? Ripicas, he does something similar with his skill. And this guy is gonna be doing the same, okay? And has 25%, look at that. On the top of that, he has 25% chance to apply stunning. So he's going to apply control, stunning state, with a duration of 5 seconds. He's gonna be able to do damage. He's gonna be able to reduce the enemy target's power, okay? And he's gonna also place a control. Of course, the chance is not big enough, but he has this possibility. In terms of his berry skill, he creates intervening hands around itself to cover friendly targets. You have to know, I want to see how is going to be his range that he's gonna be able to do this. But his is exactly when I talk about the damage reduction. So look at that. He's gonna be cover friendly targets, reducing damage taken by friendly targets within range by 30%. Okay, 30%. So when you talk about reducing damage, that can be really good when you talk about the Deadly Harp as an example, you know, this guy can be really good to put it right there to like together with the tank, you know, can be a Garrus or whatever you guys decide to, you know, to hold, to reduce the damage that the Deadly Harp is gonna be doing there. This is one of the examples, okay? What more he does here? When the cumulative damage reduction exceeds 35k, or let's say 35,000, something I think points in 10 points of damage, the intervention hands disappear. Okay, so you're gonna be there with his skills. You're gonna be able to have this kind of damage control. It's nice. Okay. His passive, when taking melee damage, there is a 50% chance to use strong hands to knock down the source of the damage. So he has another control part of his passive, and you guys know well about this kind of knockdown. It's like a knock up, probably, you know, in the game, right? And then he's gonna be able to block that for 3. He's gonna be able to do 3 blocks. So of the damage for 3 blocks. So he's gonna be able to do that for 3 blocks. Look at this. And 100% chance to apply a level 2 attack reduction status, which lasts for 10 seconds. So attack reduction status is the same like as according to understand in terms of the damage control, the damage reduction. Okay, so he's gonna be doing that. He's gonna be holding the damage part of the lighting. This ability can only be effective once every 4 seconds. Okay, so this is exactly the skills that this guy is coming. You know, this next collaboration hero with the Dungeon Dragons. Bigby is coming very strong in my opinion, because he has all these kind of skills, and damage reduction, guys, is really good. You know, can be really useful. You guys can think about in the game where you're gonna put this guy. Arena, between bosses, you know, even the inventory mode. So it's possible that this guy is gonna be able to be used for everything, you know, for everything. Like his skill right here, it's pretty interesting. But of course, you have to test. You know, I can't wait to go and test this guy on the test server to see how it's going to be his performance and everything. Just like you are totally invited to be here on my channel, guys. Just for you guys know, you know what I'm gonna be doing in terms of the testing and everything about this hero, and as well about the 4th season hero that's coming in the game. But anyway, guys, it's very solid here in my opinion, very solid, and he's coming with the Radiance element. And you guys know that Radiance element, is a very good element in the game. Okay, it's a very good element in the game, mainly when you talk about tanks, when you talk about damage reduction, when you talk about also DPS. Like I give an example as Filter and some other heroes there, you know. So they are very solid heroes for part of the Radiance element, and he's part of the Radiance element. Where is a good signal, right? It's a good signal. Anyway, well, guys, let me know. Let me know your thoughts. You know, I really want to bring this video to talk about Bigby. You know, I could be able to review now. You know, they give me the authorization to do that. So I hope that you guys like my video about all these skills right here. Just like the video, share to help me out. You know, subscribe here to my channel. I really need your help. You know, let's build all this community all together, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.
Dungeons & Dragons Legends in Dragonheir.
new verse.